Hello and welcome. I'm Zach Yuson, and this is your noontime wrap. Hillary Clinton makes history as the first woman to be the presumptive nominee of a major United States political party. Reports say Clinton secured the 2,383 delegates needed to be the presumptive Democratic Party's nominee for the presidential elections. Her win in the Puerto Rico primaries on Sunday secured the needed delegates to beat rival Bernie Sanders. President Barack Obama also would not rule out an endorsement by Wednesday, June 8. White House spokesperson Josh Earnest says, quote, "Once the voters in New Jersey and California have an opportunity to express their preference, then we may be in a position where we have a much greater sense of what the outcome is likely to be." But rival Bernie Sanders vowed to fight to the bitter end and even challenged Clinton's nomination at the Democratic Convention in Philadelphia in July. Third-time cabinet member Leonor Briones vows to bring consultative leadership at the Department of Education. Briones says, quote, "I have accepted the nomination and election not for my own sake because I don't need another cabinet position, but it is an opportunity." Before she was offered the post, Briones repeatedly called for Education Secretary Armin Luistro to be retained so he can, quote, "shepherd the ongoing implementation of K-12. Briones says her goal is to meet the international standards that require at least 6% of the GDP to be allocated for education. The government is only spending 3% of the GDP on education. Supporters of Brexit move ahead in polls 2 weeks before the United Kingdom's European Union referendum. The average of the last 6 polls put Leave at 51% against Remain at 49%. The balance tipped in favor of Leave following the last 3 polls, showing a growing number of Britons want their country to be the first in history to break away from the EU. The swing comes after government ministries are no longer allowed to take part in the Brexit campaign prior to the referendum. The pro-EU camp says leaving can hit economic growth if Britain vows to quit the bloc. And that was your noontime wrap. I'm Zach Yuson. Join us again at 6 p.m. for today's top news.